Sometimes in life we simply just survive and we forget that actually we need to thrive. And something that can really get in the way of that is called self-doubt. What is self-doubt? Self-doubt is when we have an inability to recognise our worth. And the thing is though, when we have this self-doubt and feeling as if we're not good enough, this can really affect so many different aspects of our life. Whether that's work or school, whether that's with relationships, whether that's with our family members, whether that's just generally putting ourselves in situations where we could be up for promotions or getting a new job because, hang on a minute, we don't feel as if we're good enough. So we almost hold ourselves back. So let's get on with these 5 top tips, and the 5th one is a bit quirky, of how you can really help yourself and learn to really thrive. We have to remember that actually life can be really tough. It is full of ups and it's full of downs. And sometimes in life we can get stuck. And I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not trying to make you feel that you're not good enough in a sense of, just get on with it. But it is to remind yourself that actually you've come so far. You might not even recognise it because day by day we're just doing the same old sleep, eat, work, repeat. Sleep, eat, school, repeat, sleep, eat, study, repeat. But actually, I just want you to take a moment to recognise how far you've come. Now, my first top tip in what I'd like you to do, and as always with all of my videos on my channel, easier said than done, but it takes something called practice. My first top tip is stop comparing yourself to other people. This can be a real energy guzzler where we focus so much on the things that we wish we had or the way that we wish we looked. And actually, this is one of the biggest things that we do that can really pull ourselves down. When we compare ourselves to other people, we're thinking of all the things that we've not got or we're not good at or that we don't look like. When actually what I want you to do is I want you to redirect that energy into recognizing, hang on a minute, that's what they've got. And it's hard because what I'm asking you to do is not try and find that sense of jealousy of, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I did that. But to actually find this sense of being you, embracing you, being happy with you, and really trying to find all those aspects about yourself rather than comparing yourselves. I have one thing that I would love for you to do after this video is to go onto any of your social media profiles and platforms and actually see if there's just one person that you can unfollow that doesn't make you feel uplifted or inspired. Because if they don't, then why are you following them? My next top tip is I want you to embrace failure. Now, the fact is we are going to make mistakes. It is part of life. Now, it doesn't mean that when we make those mistakes that we just, ease through it, because sometimes they're really painful. They might be life-changing. But actually, it's through making those mistakes that we begin to learn. And actually, for me, mistakes are proof that you're trying. So what I want us to do is I want us to drop that perfectionism, drop that fear of failure, and actually make those mistakes where, okay, next time I know how to do it differently, or next time I'll be better prepared. Because then we're going to be learning from those mistakes. My next top tip is that we need to learn to put ourselves first. Tricky, I know. As we grow older, we learn, we customize ourselves to become the rescuer and to help other people and to put other people's needs before our own. When actually I'm asking you to make sure that you're looking after yourself first. Now, with that, it can be really hard because we are that rescuer. But actually there's this metaphor, the oxygen mask, and it's brilliant, and I'd kind of recommend you to research it. Basically, long story short, it's about how you need to stop and put on your own oxygen mask. You need to make sure that you can breathe properly and that you're okay before you help other people. Because if you're not stopping and actually putting yourself first, then you're not going to be giving the best version of yourself to help those other people. And sometimes what happens with that is that we really need to practice this one, because it's hard, because for so many years we may have been doing this, but actually you matter. And you need to learn to put yourself first and put your needs first to make sure that you can really start to believe in yourself and realise that actually you are worthy of this time of you looking after you. Tricky, I know. My next top tip in how you can overcome self-doubt is actually recognising how incredible our bodies are. Now, sometimes, certainly with media nowadays, we go on comparing ourselves to other people, which is very much sometimes with looks, or it may be how we feel about ourselves with our looks. But I just want to remind you that we're all unique, we're all different, and nobody's got the same name, the same walk, the same talk, and the same fingerprint. You are you. But what I need you to do is I need you to remind yourself how incredible our bodies are. No matter what they look like, how incredible our bodies are, and how actually we are lucky to have the bodies that work the way they work. So yes, I understand that there might be this element of, oh, if only I look like this, I'd feel better, and I'd believe in myself and I'd be more confident. But actually just slow down and just remind yourself of all the capable things that you can achieve with your body and how it looks and how it works. And let's be grateful for that. And my last top tip. Now this is a bit out there and it's a little bit hard, but in overcoming self-doubt, I need you to learn to find your voice. I need you to learn to recognize that you have a voice. And if there are any people out there that put you down or make you feel as if you're not good enough, then it's to just remind yourself, why do you think they do that? Is it because it makes them feel better? Is it because that's what they're used to doing? Because actually that's not healthy and that's not right. So I need you to learn to find your voice. I'm not asking you to start arguments. I'm not asking you to face people with how you're feeling. First of all, I'm just asking you to find your voice and to make sure you use it. Make sure that you use that voice. Now, sometimes what happens is your voice will shake when you're using it. It will literally be shaking like this. And then when you're talking, it feels like you can't breathe. It's bumpy words. But actually, I need you to learn to recognize that you are worth it. You are worth it. And it's about you realizing that actually you need to shoulders back, stand up, use your voice, and allow people to see the best of you. Not constantly this where we don't believe. No, you believe in yourself. Anyway, I could chat about this for ages because this is so close to what I believe in. And if we can learn to really build you up where you realise how amazing you are, then you'll benefit. And most definitely your future self will benefit as well. Anyway, I need to go. I'm off to London. You take care and I'll see you very soon. Bye everybody.